Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to what could be the most ridiculous Risk of Rain run you ever did see. What we are looking for today is 1 ATG, 1 Runic Lens, and an absolute boatload of clovers. If I can get those 3 things, we will absolutely destroy almost any enemy with one singular bullet. This is due to Runic Lens being able to proc an ATG, and ATG being able to proc Runic Lens. Here is our ATG, and now, for the rest of the run, every single green will be a regen scrap, because the only way we're getting those ATGs to proc the Runic Lens and back and forth that many times is through 40, 50 clovers. I'm gonna need a lot of regen scrap, and I'm gonna need every single newt altar there is. So of course we have command on today, as you can see, just to pick the build that we're gonna need. Ooh, okay, I'm liking the greens immediately. I could also go Sail Star a little bit, at least one, to get a couple more greens or reds throughout the build. For white items, I'm going to start off with Mocha. We'll probably grab 1 Cautious Slug at some point, but white items don't really matter to this. Movement speed and attack speed is going to make this more fun, and so that's what I will focus on. But you don't really need any of those. I'm going to do a Sail Star here, maybe look for a large chest. I mean, worst case scenario, we get our return on investment on the next chest that we open. It is a damage chest, which usually I would be excited for, but we're on command, so it's going to be anything. I'm going to pop this, get 2 more items, and I guess it'll be 2 Mocha for now. Now, even if there are a million drones here, I think I'm going to go droneless for this run. I would love for my total damage to be completely reflective of this insane build. I don't really think we're going to need drones. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we're not going to need a single drone to take this W, so I'm going to leave them on the floor. Now, we got Newt right here, and I think we've looted almost all of the stage. I'm feeling pretty good. So let's hit Teleporter and get ready to get out of here. Did I see a cloak chest? No, it was just Halcyon Shrine. Let's pop this. It'll be very quick. We got Newt. I'll get Halcyon Shrine. We're looking at a Beetle Queen. Here we go. I mean, it's going to be quick, right? The damage we're going to do to this thing with ATGs and the amount of attack speed we have is a little bit ridiculous, and I'm kind of stoked about it. I'm very excited. It's going to be a fun one. That is for sure. Beetle Queen, get out of my game. Friends, get out of my game. Beetle Guards, get out of my game, and give me a yellow item. Ooh, they actually did. I didn't actually see that coming. What do I want out of that? Wait, hold on. I know I asked for it. I didn't think this far ahead. I didn't think we'd get this far. I don't know what to get for yellow. All right, Teleporter is done. Let me just take a peek, right? What in here doth interest me enough to grab? At the end of the day, it's a Runic Lens video. I can't not grab a Charge Perforator. All right, we're doing this. All right, big man is here. I'm looking for... How is he shooting already? I thought he wasn't allowed to do that. We're looking for as many greens as we can find. That's kind of the goal of what I'm hoping for today. Is green central. I just need greens up the waz, and I'm hoping we get 3 of them. Chances low. Big guy is down. Now what? Oh, I see at least 1 green in there, and to be honest, that makes me happy. We'll do another Mocha. I will do another regen scrap. Now that only puts us at 2. So unfortunately, it's not the greatest pull. However, I could, if I wanted to, scrap some of those white items for more greens. I'm going to look around the stage a little bit more. So, alas, I did find 1 more white item. Did I miss any chests? I did not. So, I have a plan. The plan is to substitute all of my whites in for greens. Then grab regen scrap, which is going to be right here. And do another, and 1 more, which I'm going to be slow. It's going to be a little bit tough out here, but I do think it'll be worth it with my 5 regen scrap to grab a Runic Lens right off the rip. So we're going to grab, hit right here, hit this, grab a Runic Lens to start. Then, every white item, Mocha, Clug. Every green item, regen scrap, and every single time we come here, we're picking up clovers. Now, unfortunately, there is no chance for bans here. That would be luxurious. 2 free green items that I could make whatever I want. I would very much like to do. But we are stuck at the mercy of what the stages give us because Newt did not give us what I wanted. So let's path the stage out. Let's start up here. I'm not seeing anything for large chests so far, though I am keeping an eye out because I do have that beautiful Sail Star. I'm actually seeing nothing on this whole area. There's nothing over here, dude. Good news and bad news. The good news, I'm seeing a lot of chests. I'm seeing a chest here, Chest here, bunch of chests over there. Not seeing any large ones. That is the bad news, if you couldn't tell. Would love a large, gonna check a little bit more, and then I'm starting to loot. Aha, my patience pays off. Come on, give me a red, give me a red, give me a red, give me a red. Ooh, not what I wanted, however, will regen scrap it up, and now we got lots of chests to open, and we are grabbing every regen scrap and mocha we can find. I do also have an equipment here, and I'm not entirely sure what I want to do there, if I'm going to be real. We don't really need much for equipment, but I'll dabble. Maybe we just Seed of Life it, right? I don't want anything that's going to do any damage. I want this build to be very purely what we're going for, but if I get 40 minutes into this run and then randomly die, that would be lame. That puts us at 10 regen scraps, so 2 clovers guaranteed at Newt. Speaking of which, I should find that. Thank God it's in the reachable location. Not sure if there are any other equipments in the stage, and I don't have a way up to the top area, so I'm glad Newt was there. We're at least guaranteed 2 clovers at this point. And because I can't get an extra regen scrap for Newt right now, like it won't do anything, and give me another Sail Star. Because if I can get like 4 to 5 of them before stage 4, then get myself a legendary chest, we could get 3 to 4 clovers right from there. I'm also going to get my Clug back, because I forgot that I got rid of it, and I was like, why do I have no health this whole stage? That'll do it. No healing. That'll do it every time. And I'm going to do Teleporter. We fully looted the stage. I am pretty sure there were some scary enemies around the edge, and I don't like these guys at all. How well? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, they were scarier than I thought. They were scarier than I thought. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's chill. Ooh, don't do that. Cool. Red. Okay, now we do some work. Get rid of these guys. We got to lock in a little bit. I don't have a lot of defense. I'm doing pretty well. He is going to do a suck right now. We got mad speed. I'm not too worried. As long as we keep doing very good damage, very consistent, we stay right here. And Clay Dune Strider get killed. Nice. Now, for those who don't know, Clay Dune Striders are my arch nemesis in this game. And so this is not very thrilling to me. I'm going to be real. But I'm going in and I'm trying to do a bunch of damage. I can't get him. Good. Not even a worry. What do we get for our item? A green. Love. And I'm out. Now is where the very beginning of the build starts to get fun. I sub in 2 of these red items, both for a clover. And I think pretty quickly you will see it start to come to fruition. We're absolutely going here because I love it. And let's take a little peek, right? Runic Lens, ATG. You can see how it very much it started a loop at the end. Scorched Acres is where we are going to see that Jesus Christ, we're going to see that Runic Lens come in toughly. Like this guy, for example. Let's see if I shoot him a little bit. ATG comes out, Runic Lens into ATG. I shot him like 1 time. You see how crazy that is here? Ready? Bink. I'm waiting for an ATG to pop. Well, it's just a beetle. It's gonna... Okay, no, we still got to do a little bit. We still got a little bit of work to do. And we do have a large chest for our double Sail Star. I will be taking advantage of this. Please give me at least 1 red. That would be splendid. Come on. 3 greens, though, all things considered. Not that... Oh, hello, sir. Not that bad, because I will be taking all regen scrap here. Beautiful. And you know what? Another large chest. Let me go get a green item, turn it into a Sail Star, and come right back. Also, definitely gonna grab a free life here, just in case I die, which I'm, for some reason, kind of afraid of. And we got an easy Newt here, back for more clovers. The game has also chosen now to give me, like, 7 mochas in a row. The only time I really want 1 green. I mean, I want greens this whole run, but now especially, because I'm gonna forget about the large chest. Ah, there's my guy. Sail Star, large chest time. Give me a red. No, it's gotta stop doing that. It's getting to the point now where it's a little bit disrespectful on purpose. However, when we go to Newt, we do have 3 clovers worth of regen scrap. That is now 18 regen scrap. I think I have 1 more chest to open and we're pretty much done, so I can hope that we have enough to get 20 regen scrap. Be a green! No! Okay, we might still just scrap some white items for a free green. Go regen scrap and grab 4 clovers. Unless this last little guy is gonna be green. Oh man, nope, we're gonna lose 3 mocha and hopefully no clugs. We already got Newt, so here we are. We're gonna hope, I mean, if we get a yellow out of here, I'll be a little bit upset. I'm hoping we get a green from Teleporter, but you never know. Sometimes the game is not very nice when you want it to be, but I want to show you what this build is now. Let's show you what the build looks like at the moment. Oh my god, and it's a green. That's good. So I can sneak over here, kill this guy really quickly as he gets thrown to the floor. Give me my regen scrap, and we only need to sacrifice 3 whites in Newt. And with that, we are immediately off to Newt for more clovers. Now I shall, please don't lose Clug. Nice, this is perfect. I go right into here. We pop 1 more regen scrap for 20, and that's 4 more clovers added now each stage, and we're gonna keep going. Now, I don't want to mess up here. We're gonna go clover. We're gonna go clover, and then in a plot twist, we're gonna go clover. And now, 6 clovers. Ooh. I'm gonna go here so we don't accidentally get Siren's Call. And how we looking against Newt here? I do this. Now I watch. Okay, we didn't have enough to proc more ATGs, and I see ATG coming out. More Runic Lens. It's starting to build, but we need more than 6 clovers if we're really gonna make this happen. Now, here we are. We get, obviously, our, hopefully, triple red? Am I greedy asking for a triple red here? I don't think I'm that greedy. A triple red would be kind of sick, and I would like it. We're already at 7. Oh my god, let's go get the legendary now. Free life 2, don't mind if I do. You can see the damage on a Wandering Vagrant. I'm not gonna do anything. Oh, okay. I was gonna hopefully showcase a little bit, but the 3,000 ATGs did a lot more than I thought they would. Legendary is 51. We're actually kind of cruising. I mean, obviously it's a command run, so all things considered, going fast isn't that impressive, but less than 30 minutes, stage 4 is not too shabby for your boy. Also, the speed at which these guys get rocketed down into the floor is quite astounding, if I do say so myself. It's very enjoyable to watch, but I'm currently a little strong for the game, and so it's having trouble keeping up enemy spawns. So, I mean, not the end of the world, but I need to stop spawning. And while we're here, might as well go grab our new friend and mark teleporter, so I don't forget where it is. One thing that I would really appreciate, and I am looking for, but I haven't seen a single opportunity yet, is a poly loot. Now, that would be very fun. Poly loot really makes it pretty much an infinite loop of death. But I haven't seen a Void Cradle this whole time, or a no wonder nothing is spawning. You little rascal, what are you doing back there? I thought I heard a jellyfish. Yeah, there hasn't been a single Void Cradle or Void Seed. I need both, so I'm gonna be looking. We now have enough for Legendary, so I just have to hope that I get 3 instead of 2. 3 would be awesome. Imagine 4. Come on, how many? Oh my god, is that 4? Oh my god, we got 4? Yo, the chances of that gotta be low. I don't know how Sail Star works when it stacks, but that is now 10 clovers. Everything is going to get demolished. And of course, greens, we shall continue the regen scrap brigade, because don't fix what ain't broke. And right now, it's working. I could also chance doll a little. Oh, okay, well, I don't need chance doll. I was gonna say I could chance doll a little bit for a higher chance of at least greens, but then I got a red, and we only have 1 stage left, so at this point, probably not worth it, but it might be fun. I was also about to call out the fact that I don't really have a pillar skip. It means we gotta do moon pillars, and I'm not stoked about it. However, I don't think it's gonna matter with the build that we have. It's more an inconvenience. And that's how you know a build is strong, right? You know a build is strong. Oh my. When pillars are an inconvenience more than a struggle. And, I mean, yeah, we ain't gonna be struggling. And all things considered, we are pretty much finished here. I'll open this one more chest. We're at 22 regen scrap. I would love to hit 25 here. We may, man, it's a lot of whites to get rid of, though. I will consider after teleporter. We got Newt, so we're good to go there. Now, let's see if I can really showcase what this has to offer. I shoot once. Oh my, yep, okay. I shoot one. There's an ATG, hits this guy into, yeah. No, I mean, all things considered, it's doing what it needs to do in the infinite loop department. I feel like Mithrix is going to be quicker than I imagined. It's another yellow, okay. There's a non-zero in here that I don't know, maybe we take out a little bit of charge perforator action. And what I mean by that is we don't take it from the yellow we just got, we maybe remove it from the inventory entirely. Because I worry we are maybe a little too strong to even showcase what we're trying to do. And so what I will do to make it up for you, I'll get a Beetle Buddy. I know you guys like Beetle Buddies. And if I'm going to get rid of a charged perforator, I'll get a Beetle Buddy for the squad. I understand now we got minion damage, but it's not going to matter that much. He's on the squad. He was lonely. I understand. He's a chill dude. Now, the charge perforator is gone. Something tells me we aren't going to really notice a whole lot of that occurring. I don't think we're going to notice the charge perforator's gone, other than it's going to take a little bit longer to kill things, but I think it'll be more fun. We are getting more green, so every green we get is obviously 3 of our white items we get to keep. And I have a couple more chests to get, so I'm going to loot and see it new. Now, we did get a couple more greens, so I only need to print into one of these. A clug is a little bit of a shame, but I will grab one last regen scrap for 25, and here we go. We grab 5 clovers, and this is what it's all about. Now, this is when it really begins to show. Here we go. We grab every clover here. That is now 17 clovers, and I'm going Sky Meadow. Now, the question is, we see, yeah, you can see the loop really lock in. That was a lot. I mean, we did that much damage to Newt with very few items. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, my God. Okay, an interesting stage here. We got a gup stage, which means the money is not going to be running out, and we are going to be seeing quite a few ATGs in the sky, so we probably can do teleporter right off the bat, then kill everything else, and then loot the stage. I'm really not too worried about money. We do have a Void Seed as well. Wait just a Trento Momento. We could get Polyloot. Because the problem with Charge Perforator was that paired with Runic Lens, it was one-shotting a lot of things, even bosses, and that's kind of lame. Polyloot does a very little amount of damage, and so it just kind of allows for more proccing of perhaps a ATG. Now, I'm looking for a large chest kind of before we do teleporter, because I would like to use it with my Sail Stars and get, you know, a red or 2. We don't need it, and I can do teleporter first, but I might forget, and I want to do it while it's on the top of my mind. And here we are. Come on, red! Yep, that's so many items. Oh my goodness, give me more regen scrap, because of course we're going to the moon, and the moon has, okay, relax. The moon has our soups, which we can definitely keep using our regen scrap for. Sir, please, 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 thank you. Please be gone. This is perfect. Now, we have more regen scrap, and teleporter has to begin. We're starting to get a lot of enemies. I don't like the voided gups, but I think teleporter is actually in the void seed, and I might take advantage of that. Oh, it is dead center. Okay, yeah, okay. What we're going to do here, we're going to sprint through. I'm going to go bink, and then I'm going to run right out. We're going to leave. I'm going to let the glacial gups just take a bunch of damage. I'm going to shoot in there. I'm going to shoot around. I'm going to do a lot of damage to a lot of things here. But at the end of the day, I'm going to let them kind of do what they need to do inside of the Void Seed. I'm going to stay outside of the Void Seed, and everything should be grandiose. Hello, sir. Okay, okay. All right, this is not great. Yeah, that's not ideal. That's not ideal. That's not ideal. That's not ideal. Not ideal. Not ideal. Not ideal. Not ideal. Clugs, I need you coming in big time. Honestly, thank God it's a gup stage, because if we had wisps and things there, that might have been the end, right? Thank God I can hear and see the gup from a mile away, so I don't get caught off guard. Now I just start to toss some grenades and let me get in here. Hi, friends. Hello, amigos. I need to get in this teleporter radius, clear out all of our void friends that do not like me. Clear out a fucking 1,000 void gups. Oh my God, this is gonna take forever. I also maybe shouldn't have done this. As much as that made teleporter easier, I now cannot charge teleporter at all until every single void enemy is killed. Because there is this much. I guess I could charge here. I don't love being in a corner though with all this going on. This is the only place I can charge without being in the void seed, so I'm just gonna keep shooting at everything. And I gotta watch out for big void gups, because that is a one-shot waiting to happen. I mean, at least it's fun, you know? I'm gonna be here for a while shooting a lot of gups. At least this is a very fun build to do so with. You only have 8 monsters left, which quite frankly is pretty nice. Sorry, Beetle Guard. I mean, I have to do what I have to do. At the end of the day, you're a void enemy, you know? And I don't take pride in it. I don't take pleasure in taking you out. But if you're gonna get voided, I mean, it's what's gonna happen. And you know what I'm happy about? I'm happy this is a crazy broken build, because if I had a commando run and this was the seed that I got, we'd be dead, right? The run would be over. Gup stage with the void seed? No thanks. No thank you. Oh, yeah, okay, see what I mean? We did die. However, Seed of Life is our friend here, and I'm gonna be a little more careful. Okay, I think I got gupped. I might have gotten beetle guarded, which if I did, how dare you? Oh, we've cleared the void seed. I didn't even think we did. I just went and did a lot of work on some gups, and then all of a sudden we were done. Okay, now, wow, I feel much better now. Now we got Void Cradles to open, hopefully some Polylutes to get out of there. Hey, I'm gonna keep it real with ya. We got one chance. We have one Void Cradle in here, which is cringe. I would like much more than that, but the game did not give me what I would have liked. Teleporter is done. Now, high key, the Gups is scaring me, right? I mean, I could die at any moment, and this time I don't have a revive, so I'm gonna look for an equipment and get another Seed of Life. Now, the question becomes, do I risk it for a potential 3 more items? Because we are obviously very strong. Maybe we do it, right? I mean, it's 3 more items we won't have, and we could get a red potentially. I understand it'd be very scary. But the damage we have is very high, and as long as we avoid attacks, we're doing quite well. And we can kind of just run and let the damage kind of do its own thing while I run, right? See how they died and I didn't even shoot them? That's what we can rely on. Wait a minute. I haven't opened there's a second Void Cradle, and I haven't opened either one of them yet. I'm going to open this, see if I can get a red out of it. Nope. But we have a chance for 2 Void Cradles. I thought it was just 1. Let me finish this stuff. And I'm going to stop shooting now. I want to see what happens, right? As we're here, no more shooting. Do they just kind of die over time? A couple of them did. They didn't finish dying, so it's not a perfect loop forever at this point with only 18 clovers. I think we need 30 or 40, and we're going to get relatively close once we are able to kind of turn in our green, our regen scrap. This is also the time in the run when this guy who's about to spawn is, like, so unbelievably frightening. Like, this guy does so much damage if you get hit. The laser one-shots me, essentially, so I'm just going to stay here. Find the right opportunity, go as much as I can into my M1, just let that go. ATG's runic. I'm stuck in a corner. This is not good. We gotta hide again. The ATG's going out. He's mad at the Beetle Guard, which is fine for me. I'm just hanging out. Here's a laser again. I'm hiding. And this should be the last time I gotta peek out. We'll do our thing. Look at the ATGs. Beetle Guard, get him! Uh-oh. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I want the kills. Beautiful. What do we got for items? It's literally 3 whites. That is so lame. Wait, there were 2 mountain shrines right here. Well, I'm glad I didn't hit those. That would have been a whole lot of gups, and I get more regen scrap. Now, Polylute, I beg of you, please be here. All I want, a little bit of green itemage out of this area. And the answer is no. Okay, now my thought process here is maybe a safer spaces for a pillar skip, because I don't want to do pillars. And makes this guy a little bit easier. Here we are, here we are. They both jumped off the edge, and oh my god, we've done it. We've actually done it. We got Polylute in here. I'm going to loot the rest of the stage. We got a little bit left, and let's go to the moon. And that, my friends, is all she wrote on stage 5. The perfect build. Off to the moon. Maybe I should have gotten a key for a white item at the end of the run there, just to get use out of my my sail stars here. Doesn't really matter at the end of the day. But that'd be cool if we get 1 or 2 extra reds. But we get 7 more clovers before the Mithrix fight, and that's going to make this thing very fast. Let's see on a perfected enemy here what this looks like. You can see the ATGs. Yeah, and now the loop can start. And the loop is crazy. Once the loop gets going, I mean, you can just see, like, the damage it does. I'm trying to show in the loop itself. These guys can be harder to hit, but I still just have to, I mean, we're commando, right? I just got to do a little tickle damage, and all of a sudden, they're taking thousands and thousands of damage. Now, I did realize while I was here that there might not have been red printers, which would have been sad, but there are 2. I'm going to go into head stompers because that one's more fun, even though we're getting clovers out of it anyway. There we are. It's perfect, and now these are all clovers. I just take a billion of these guys. Now the pillar skip should be maybe like a 2-stopper, right? I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be quick. We'll see how it goes. No, I think it's gonna be a 3-fer. We're very close, but I need 1 more jump. Hello? Why did that occur? Uh-oh. Well, this simply can't be good, right? I didn't like that very much. I'm gonna be real. Alright, well, we're restarting. Don't shoot at me now. Get me right down here, and we're starting again. The final fall, please do not shoot me, Mr. Sir. Incredible, please work. Don't glitch again. That'll work. Get me all the way up, and Mithrix is not ready for what's about to occur. Alright, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. Now this one has to be it. It simply does. I goofed like 4 times, but we're here. Now, Mithrix. I'm gonna see if that actually can I hit him right off the bat? No way. Oh, it was so close. Let's see how this does with the absurd amount of clovers that we have. Runic Lens. I'm not going to shoot him. Runic? Okay. The issue is Runic Lens has to make contact. The ATG makes contact. Runic Lens, ATG. Runic Lens, ATG. Come on, ATG. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. There's some more Polyloot. Into Runic Lens. Into ATG. Into Runic Lens. I haven't shot him since the beginning, dude. We got 3 more ATGs. Go get him. Yep. There's Runic Lens. Oh, it missed, though. If it misses, the attack pattern ends. However, when this gets working, I mean, this is absolutely filth. And the Polyloot is merely here for fun, but you do not need it. The Runic Lens is proccing the ATG, and it is a perfect and beautiful cycle. But Runic Lens does miss Mithrix, which is very sad when it happens. I do not like it, and it makes me cry a little. But Mithrix Phase 1 is finished just like that. Phase 2, you're gone. I mean, you're cooked. You're just absolutely finished. These guys don't stand even a little bit of a chance based on how they act. Look at the ATGs all over. We're going to send these out. More ATGs in the sky. I might not even shoot. I wonder if we can finish Phase 2 without shooting. Because we got ATGs, Runic Lens in the air. No, we do not. Okay, we're going to finish it off. And this little guy, Mithrix. Mithrix, my dudeski. How are we doing? I mean, you just don't even know what's going on. We're going to do that. We're going to leave. We're going to let the loop do its thing. There's some ATGs. Oh, when Runic Lens misses, it's actually so sad. But there it is. There's the pattern. There's the... Oh my gosh, it's perfect. ATGs, get ready. I gotta watch out for pizza, because of course that will still do a lot of damage, but we're gonna do our thing here. ATGs into Runic Lens. Hopefully, it just keeps going all throughout pizza, which I think it will here. Nope, I'm gonna do a little bit more. Here we go. ATG, Runic Lens. ATG, Runic Lens. I mean, it's a perfect victory. What does he do? What does he do? Look at him. He's cooked. Actually, let me see if I can phase 4 skip. Because if we don't, it's going to be scary. I'm going to let him jump, and then I'm just going to do as much damage as I can right when he's done. Because 14k HP, right? I don't know if we can do 14,000 by the time he's there. Oh, uh-oh. Whip. Oh, that's not good. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we call in the business bad. Let's give it a shot, though. He's going to be mad quick. So I have to very carefully use my grenades right at the bat. Okay, okay. He's going to be very fast fire rate, which we have to avoid. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's... Oh, okay, okay, okay. If we get touched, we die. That's the thing. If he makes one bit of contact, we are dead. That is kind of the nature of the build. So we're going to toss some grenades out in his direction. I don't know if I made contact. Oh, we have my Mocha back. Wait. If we get touched, we still die. Wait. We have ATG also. This is okay. We can come back from this. This is definitely winnable. We have ATG and Mocha here. And Runic Lens. Okay. I don't have the clovers for the perfect loop mechanic. However, I can get 1 or 2 there it is. I mean, it's GG. At this point, Mithrix is GG. I'm gonna let the Runic, I'm gonna let the pattern do its thing, and there it is. I mean, we'll go to Voidling. I'm gonna get cooked, but it'll be fun to watch. Here we are on the planetarium. Now, I might have gone ahead and given myself a couple more clovers. Who's to say, really, how many clovers I have and do not have, right? Who's to say I didn't have this many clovers to begin with? Because I want to watch. If I stand back here, and I watch the Runic Lens come in. The Runic Lens... Oh, wait, hold on. Do I have to be closer for... Oh. Do I have to be closer for ATG to pop? Pop ATG. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please do not hit me. Do not do it. Okay, ATG's not really proccing off the Runic Lens, and you would think with 200 clovers it would be doing that. But it's not, so I'm just going to shoot him a bunch and try to not die, because we have 1 seed of life, and that is it for the whole thing. And I'm just... I might as well. Right, let's just do this until I die, because this is mad fun. I'm not seeing a lot of Runic Lens, and I'm not seeing a whole lot of the build occur. Oh, we might get cooked here off the rip. I'm going to go right here. Yep. 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 Yeah. For some reason, 200 clovers might break the build, because I'm not seeing the ATGs come from Runic Lens at all. Unless Runic Lens is not making contact because it is voidling. That part, I do not know. Oh my god, is that Jason Bourne? I mean, I didn't get touched. Ooh! If I beat Phase 1, it's a win, okay? If I beat Phase 1, everyone watching, if you're still here, you have to subscribe. It is the law. Hold on. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Lock in. Schwink. Jason Bourne is here. Oh my god, it's actually unbelievable work. We're still cooking. Oh, I'm so focused. You have no idea. Get out of the danger zone. Wait for it. I'm committing. Oh, you all have to subscribe. It's the law. I'll call the cops if you don't. Now, I just want to see how far I can get here. I'm not going to do too much. I'm going to see how far we can get with our ATGs as they come in, as they swarm. Oh, Lord. Because, yeah, for some reason, if you have too many clovers, it doth appear. Maybe it's a void thing, right? A planetarium thing. I'm not sure. But it appears as though the combo does not work here for some reason. I hope y'all enjoyed the chaos. Go try out the build for yourself. It's very fun. And with that being said, I'll see y'all next time.